And we are live. What is going on, everyone? In the XRP community. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, the United States of America, dude. When we're just a couple colonies with a couple of guns, dude. We fucking whooped England's ass. All right. Fellas, we are back for day 2. The return of Cobb daily on the streams, man. We are sitting at $2.22. Traditional finance markets are closed today, so not really too much news going around except the big Bitcoin wallet suddenly waking up after 14 years. 11 days after Arthur Berto makes his return after 14 years. And then today is 7-4. 7 plus 4 is also 11. Dude, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. That's Arthur Brito's Bitcoin, bro. I don't know, dude. RPM, what's going on? Christian Stahl, My Vibes, Messy Leo, Burtis1, the Pyromaniac, Daisy, Chipper, Daniel, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Daniel, I've pretty much retired from League of Legends, bro. Peaked gold 4, and I'm just playing Armor Forger and Daisy, bro. I can't play League anymore, bro. That game fucking... I don't know, that game just kind of pisses me off way too much. Justin Varner, Joe Booty, Charts Can't Lie, Roger Hole 10, Jeb XRP, Shane Gross, and Mountain. Dude, Justin Varner, Andrew James. Shrapnels. What is up, fellas? What is up? Yeah, $2.22. Crypto market in general. It's your typical weekend crypto prices just goes down. Bro, I really wouldn't mind if crypto exchanges closed on the weekends. I think that would almost be better, dude. Because crypto every fucking weekend, it just goes down every weekend. Every weekend, just down. I know one of the big value propositions for crypto is that it's a 24/7, 365 never closing market. But dude, if we did have US exchanges close up shop for the weekend, I feel like that'd be kind of better, dude. And just have it open up on Monday and have a little opening pump. It's fucking dumps every weekend, bro. Dude, Patrick Young. Long time no see. Good to see you, man. With the 50 Canadian, brother. What is going on, Patrick Young? In the house. What is going on, Patrick? Good to see you, brother. Long time no see. Wow. Dude, Patrick Young, dude. Oh. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Dude, I forgot, though. I forgot. Happy 4th of July. Is there a Canadian Independence Day? Patrick, do you got isn't there wasn't a couple of weeks ago Canada Day or something like that? Dude, 3 Diglets! Yo! Brother with the fucking hundo! Dude, are we cooked, chat? Yo, 3 Diglets, my man! With the fucking juicer, brother. No, we're not cooked. This just crypto drops every weekend, bro. It's just on an off-ball weird moment, we can get an XRP up 30% in one day on a Saturday. I mean, that sometimes happens, but for the most part, bro, just every weekend, just crypto just doesn't do anything, man. Just doesn't do anything. Diglets, good to see you, man. Nah, dude, we're not cooked, bro. We're the opposite of cooked. We're we're raw, bro. We're not even cooked. We're raw. All right, it's the opposite of cooked. Fucking Diglets, good to see you, brother. Dude, I can smash the likes on super chats now. And then I do believe watching some other YouTube live streams this year, poker live streams and stuff, there is new features for live stream chat. There's some I just lost the chat on my iPad. What the fuck? Okay, there it is. There's some new features for like live stream chat where like people that like chat the most, they'll get like a purple crown emoji next to their name, and then like either number 1, 2, or 3 being like the top 3 like chatters or something. Dude, maybe I could check my YouTube backend and see if I can enable that or something. I don't know. But dude, Diglets, oh shit, this could pump. Looks like we're trying to do a little something. Looks like we're trying to do a little something here. Oh god, wait, I forgot. If you're gonna zoom out, you gotta go high time frame. Oh no, are we triangulating, bro? We triangulating, man? Yeah, there's definitely like a little something going on there. Little something, dude. Little something. Yeah, I just saw on Twitter, Southeast Asia's largest bank, DBS, giving a valuation estimate of Ripple at $11 billion, $11.2 billion, and expecting an IPO in 2026. Kind of interesting, dude. But you know what's funny is Circle is public on the stock market now, and they're worth fucking $42 billion. You're telling me Circle is worth 4 times more than Ripple? No way, bro. No way. No way, bro. Nah, yeah. No, so like I don't know. The thing about a Ripple IPO is like Ripple doesn't need to IPO. Like they don't need to IPO. They really don't. Like I think their cash reserves and their cash flow, they don't need the public's money. But I think if they did IPO, it would be more for marketing purposes to get their name out there in traditional finance. I think that's the only reason like they would do it. And if Ripple IPOs, I hope they do not give the public like that many shares. I hope the public float is like 10%, like or 20%. They shouldn't give the public like that much. Like I believe they like Ripple and all of their like early fucking big ass banks and institutions, they should be the ones keeping the shares for the most part. But yeah, bro, if Ripple IPO'd, oh my god. Because Circle, that little fucking shitty joke of a quote unquote crypto company, at their peak, they hit like 70 billion market cap. And it's like, okay, well, now the stock market cap is literally higher than the token they issue and they don't own the reserves. Like, so what are you guys pumping for, bro? What are you doing, man? Jeez. Jeez, micro pump, yeah. RPM always number 1 crown. Poke it, Diglets. I try, but it's tough. Trump's first pump in office. Dude. Oh, yeah, there's some buffer in and out. Really? Okay, I will say, though, I do not have this computer on Ethernet. You know, the Mrs. PC is on Ethernet, but mine's not. Yeah, I just upgraded my internet recently. I have, like, lightning fast internet, bro. Like, I have lightning fast internet. I called them, because, like, I started out with them with, like, their little beginner package. And it's like you can stay with that as long as you want, but if you do upgrade, you can't go back to that beginner package. And then I just called them like, yo, what's like the best fucking like fastest speed you can give me? And they're like, okay, we got this. And I'm like, you know what? Give me that. And dude, I can download games so fast, bro. I can upload YouTube videos so fast. Like literally Armor Reforger, 20 gigabyte game. I can download it in like a minute and a half, bro. It's unreal speed. So if there's buffering, I'm thinking it's on YouTube's like server end. It's definitely not me, bro. I got freaking, dude. I got like Donald Trump internet, bro. I got like Saudi Arabia oil prince like internet, bro. I got really fucking good internet, so it should not be on my end. And then I'm streaming on the Costco PC I got on Black Friday with super good specs. The CPU's a little on the weaker side. It could have been better, but GPU's pretty killer. The RAM speed is like super good too. It's like DDR6 or 7. I don't know. Justin saying, hey Cobb, why isn't First Ledger allowing withdrawals? Keep saying error signing transaction. You gotta bump down how much you're trying to send Because you have to keep in mind, Justin, if like, yeah, okay, let's say you have like 100 XRP balance and you're trying to send 100 XRP. Oh, well, guess what? There's 1 XRP in reserves. There's 0.2 XRP for any trust lines you might have that you could get rid of and claim it back. So just like bump down like by a couple XRP what you're trying to send. So that's the only time I've ever seen that on my side. Dude, Durful, members for 21 months. Welcome back, Alex. What is up, Durful? Dude, with the profile picture. Dude, what kind of fucking fish did you catch, man? That ain't no bass, bro. That's what you catching sharks out here, dude? Jeez. Justin, okay, again. Yeah, so first off, First Ledger, they don't have any control over your wallet. That is all self-custody. So if you're getting a wallet error, you got to start kind of fiddling with what you're doing. And if it's still not working, I mean, you got to have your private key backed up. You could try reloading the wallet or something. I know you can contact them on, I believe... If you really keep getting that problem, you got to hit up XRPL Adam on Twitter. He will never DM you first. You got to DM him first, or just ask him publicly in like a thread, like reply and ask. But yeah, no, there's no such thing as like, oh, First Ledger's not allowing withdrawals. No, like any wallet you have on there, whether you set it up there, imported it there, created it there, they don't have control over your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Calling Hughes, Alex, you need a decent PC. Dude, I do have a decent PC, bro. Got a 4080 Super, man. That's what I got. I mean, I know it's already outdated now. Because, like, I bought it, like, right before the 50 series came out. So now I'm, like, considered poor in the PC world. I have oh no, look at me. I have a previous generation GPU, but... Daniel, XRP COB stream decoupling price action. Yo, it actually did kind of pump a little. I mean, a pump for ants, but you know. Yeah, so so we have 80,000 Bitcoin in 2014 OG wallets. No. 2011 OG wallets, about 8 of them with 10,000 Bitcoin in each wallet. All getting unlocked today and moving funds around, bro. 11 days after Arthur Brito makes his return. 11 days after Arthur Brito makes his return. And if you take today's day and month and you add it together, it comes out to 11 as well, bro. Just saying, dude. I swear to God, that Bitcoin has got to be Brito. It has to be, dude. Because all these people are saying like, oh, look, it's been hacked. And I'm like, bro, you don't fucking hack 8 private keys in a single swig, bro. There's no way. But I do believe, like, yeah, like when you hear about those wallets that get unlocked that haven't been, like, no activity on it for, like, 13 years, and then they come out and then the funds get pulled. I think some of those do get there, because there is, like, a literal thing. There's threads about it online where people are just, like, their whole freaking life is dedicated to cracking, like, private keys and shit, because there are old platforms and wallets to generate Bitcoin private keys that the RNG follows a pattern, and you can brute force the elliptic curve pattern in a certain like range, a certain hexadecimal range. And like, dude, yeah, like, no, that's a real thing that does happen, where lost Bitcoin ends up getting stolen. Or I don't know, because dude, if you have the private key, like, you are the owner of the wallet. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Like, if there's a lost Bitcoin wallet with 25 Bitcoin in it, the guy that originally had the wallet, like, has no access to it. He's never going to get access to it ever again. If I somehow brute force the private key, and I'm the only one in the world that has the private key, like, is that not my I mean, that's my Bitcoin, basically, right? So it was all one dude? Yeah, Pixie, yeah, because it's 8 wallets with 10,000 Bitcoin in each wallet. Half the Bitcoin, so 40,000, has already been sent to other wallets, and those wallets are, like, spreading it out between 1,000 Bitcoin transactions. I think it's Brito, dude. Or it could be Roger Ver, for sure. It could be Roger Ver. I think it might be Brito, dude. Because that's like, Brito makes his 14-year silence, you know, and then returns, and then 11 days later, all this fucking 8 wallets with billions of dollars of Bitcoin start moving around. Bro, that kind of sounds like Brito, dude. That guy is Satoshi, man. Oh, Patman, zoom into the tree on the Bearable Guy's picture. There's 2 addresses. Yo, Patman, I did see that DM, but those addresses don't start like a Bitcoin address, though. They don't start with like 1 or 3 or B. But I'm wondering if those are a different kind, because there's a bunch of different kind of Bitcoin addresses. There's like Legacy, SegWit, SegWit2. I think there's even like Lightning specific addresses. Padman, Padman, if you can actually take one of those addresses and match it to the ones that are moving Bitcoin today, bro, that might be massive. Roger Ver, Brito, Swartz, Michaela Ball, Satoshi. Dan Dykins says hexadecimal. Yeah, hexadecimal is a way to basically say a really big number in the shortest way possible. Because like the way hexadecimal works is it goes from like 1 to 9 and then A to F. And then yeah, basically, I mean, you could write down like, 14 pentillion and you can make it like a really small sum of characters. So when you're referring to like Bitcoin private keys, like all Bitcoin private keys are basically they are all hexadecimal. Because 256-bit, right? Encryption, you have a 256-bit hexadecimal like total range. Diglets, yeah, it's too coincidental, dude. It is, bro. No, man, it's like one of these XRPL architects like have to be one of the creators of Bitcoin. They have to be. And why wouldn't it be the most secretive one? Because David Schwartz is all like, in public eye and stuff. Or I don't know, maybe Satoshi, hiding in plain sight, that kind of thing. But Arthur Brito is like, that's why his return was so massive, is because this is the one guy we know that was one of the 3 original architects of the XRP ledger. And this guy is so fucking secretive. Arthur Brito, I doubt that's even his real name. I doubt that's his real name on his ID and passport, like government name and shit. Like, bro, he is the most secretive dude ever, bro. The most secretive guy ever. Like, it just makes perfect sense for him to be Satoshi, but I don't know. I don't know, because it's like in our lifetime, is anyone going to be able to prove Satoshi's identity? Because if that proof ever comes out, that hey, yeah, one of the guys that made XRP, yeah, that guy was Satoshi, dude. Like, you would see the most Bitcoin maxi tiers you ever seen in your life, because their whole narrative would come to shambles about XRP being a shitcoin, Bitcoin being the king. Yeah, dude. If it was like confirmed reports, like Arthur Brito makes a tweet and he's like, "Hey guys, watch Satoshi's Bitcoin wallet right now. I'm gonna move 1,500 Bitcoin right now," and then he does it, bro. Like, dude, the whole crypto market, every single crypto would be sold, and there would be a nonstop influx of money into XRP. If there was definitive proof that Satoshi had a hand in the creation of XRPL. You know what I'm saying? Roger Ver doubled his Bitcoin by freaking Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash. It's a pretty big Bitcoin Cash community out there, but I don't know. I just don't like, you're trying to like take that same Bitcoin name. I know Bitcoin Cash, like, it does have like lower. It's not faster because it still does the 10-minute block thing, but Bitcoin Cash is very, very cost effective. The fees are very cheap, but I mean, it's still the same like 10-minute block three confirmation thing. Ramming speed, it's actually Arthur Brito the second, and he was traced to attending San Leandro High School in San Francisco. Dude, that would make sense. Arthur Britt the second was traced to a 1987, I think, yearbook of San Leandro High School in San Francisco. That would really make sense, because where is David Schwartz from? Fucking like around that San Francisco like metro area. Dude, get out of my room. Get out. I know, you're cute. Get out. Get out. Go chew your bone. Get out. Come barging in my room like that. Friggin' dog. Alright. It's like, dude, Jeb McCaleb, Schwartz, I mean, they're all from that, not like San Francisco downtown, but that whole kind of like, that general metro area is like where they're from. Yo, 619 XRP, good to see you, man. Dude, stream sniped by Nasus IRL. Dude. Nasus gank. No, that dog's got nothing to complain about. Took him out to the park for 2 hours. Came home. Went to do a little steakhouse lunch. Came back. Gave him some steak. A little T-bone. It's like, bro, you got nothing else to do except sleep, man. I can feel coming in the air tonight, Cobb. Really, RPM. Bro, how can we not have a crypto pump July 4th? This is kind of sad, bro. What? Like, wouldn't that be super patriotic? Having the freedom assets, the freedom coins, the freedom investments pumping. Know what I'm saying? Right, guy. I'm silver 4 with Warwick, almost silver 3. Dude, yeah. Yeah, low elo players don't know how to really play Warwick. I mean, they don't buy anti-heal ever because they're all a bunch of fucking idiots. Those teammates. But yeah, they'll never buy anti-heal against you, and then you can just face check them, and you're always gonna win. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Warwick's like super meta right now too. Oh god, what do we got here? Ethereum, Tether. I don't know what we got. Sui. Okay. You know what's funny about Sui? It's like Solana is like a wannabe Ethereum, and then Sui is a wannabe Solana. That's what I think about it. Stellar. Okay. Litecoin, dude. I'm sorry, but Litecoin's an absolute lost cause, bro. This coin, like, they got nothing really going on for it, man. If you guys do want a second coin to like DCA over time, like, bro, Monero is actually super based, bro. Like, look at, dude, like Monero, like, look at this. Look at how close Monero is to the 2017 all-time high. Like, Monero is a super base coin. These guys are more like how Bitcoiners were in like 2015, 2016, where they're more about that privacy, like, no, fuck these institutions, all this fiat currency. Like, nah, like, we get, And yeah, this pump from Monero from 200 to 400. Dude, this was from a North Korea crypto hack of Ethereum. Like a huge hack, and then they swapped all that Ethereum into Monero, dude. Because it's a privacy chain. It's like, dude, it's private. If you put funds into Monero, it is effectively untraceable. I mean, I know it's literally untraceable. But yeah, if you guys like want like just a second coin to kind of, throw $50 at like every month or something. Yeah, dude, Monero is actually one of the more based altcoins that I see like having a narrative that isn't going to go away. Yeah, and you can mine it on your PC with a CPU. You can try to solo mine it, crack a Monero block for like $170. It's pretty cool. XRP can flip dead Litecoin price. What was Litecoin's all-time high? Wow, 387. Damn. Yeah, but you see how like just the Monero chart we looked at, how Monero was much closer to its like 2017 all-time high, and then like fucking Litecoin's way far from it. It's just, dude, the founder of this thing. Like, I'm not trying to offend anyone that has Litecoin. If you have Litecoin and you're watching this, obviously it's a top altcoin. In a bull market, it's going to pump no matter what. But I'm just saying, fundamentally, it's a lost cause. Charlie Lee completely bailed on the project here, sold all his coins. Probably his bloodline never has to work another day in their lives. Ever. For eternity. And all Charlie Lee did was, bro, he was like dick riding Bitcoin, saying like how like, yeah, Bitcoin's like the gold, but like Litecoin, Litecoin's like the silver. And then he just fucking bails. All the foundation does now is sell t-shirts, and the Litecoin Twitter account, all they do is just like kind of joke around and meme, and it's like obviously the fucking project is not serious anymore. And really all it exists for is the fact that you can merge mine it when you're mining Doge, because Doge was birthed off of Litecoin and is worth like 4 or 5x the value of Litecoin, the meme that was birthed off of Litecoin. So it's like, it's just fundamentally, it's just a lost cause, man. It really got nothing going for it. But I mean, if you have Litecoin, dude, I guarantee you it'll probably rip to an all-time high. Like, it'll do it, because you're gonna have a bunch of retail investors flock into this market, and they're just if it's a coin that they can see, it's gonna get bought. So, I'll never buy a Litecoin. Monero, on the other hand, though, yeah, dude, like Monero, I feel like Monero is that type of coin. Like, you could throw like 10 grand into Monero and then don't touch it for like 5 years, and I think it would probably appreciate massively, because it's just like Monero's always going to be around. It's the number one, layer one native blockchain, and it only has one simple, boring purpose, and that's privacy. So when all of a sudden you have governments all around the world, they're cracking down on crypto KYC, and like, there becomes a huge kind of chokehold on like surveying people's crypto balances. Like, you will see like a Monero season at some point. I just think, I'm not gonna say Monero's like better than XRP, because transactions still, they take like 30 minutes to an hour to clear. But it's like it's a coin, I think, that it will have a position in the market as being like, having a good narrative that won't go away. What's the Monero price right now? It's like 380. 3 what is that? 313. You're buying it like pretty close to all-time high. Like fairly close, but at least it's on a pullback from 400. So it's 300 a coin. Literally has lower supply than Bitcoin. So I don't know if you could ever see like some sort of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think like the Monero catalyst. It would definitely be like the EU, Russia, China, maybe even the US, like seriously cracking down and like having like a database of like what citizen has what amount of coins, like that kind of thing. If that like ever got sort of big where it scared people, you would have a big like rally into Monero, I think. Padman, surely BlackRock ETF is around the corner. Oh, dude, it is. It is. It definitely is. It definitely is. Quant? Bro. My least favorite coin of all time. Because I fucked up my trade with it, dude. Yeah, so stories, Quant. Yeah, I don't even know that much about this, if it'll ever do anything again. I really don't know. It's like the way the guy in VR chat table tennis like explained it to me was that it's like a Windows operating system for banks to be like in all types of blockchains and shit. Again, I don't really understand it, but yeah, both me and my dad back here, we both put $1,000 into it. I sold like probably the next day. He held on to it, and then he like fucking 50x his money, and like actually sold the top too. Like actually sold the top. It's crazy, bro. But dude, I was just such an XRP maxi, bro. I'm like, nah, fuck this coin. Like, it's never gonna do anything. I'm buying XRP with it. No regrets, man. Cobb, you got a blow off top prediction? Oh, like for Bitcoin? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, F and Josh, yo, what did I miss? Oh, dude, not much. We're just kind of chilling, having a little chill kind of stream today. Just kind of talking about anything in crypto, really. Oh, Dude, when I was a kid, man, I used to love the weekends, bro. Used to love the weekends, the holidays. Now I'm just like, nah, bro. I'm a weekday maxi now, dude. I want stocks open, bond markets open, equities markets open, news coming out, all the press, all the journalists fucking writing, posting news about crypto. Like, that's what I like. Weekends are just like fucking, dude, there's just nothing going on. Like with the news, man. Yo, RPM, this bull run, can Alex Cobb finally do the full 24-hour stream? Didn't I do a 24-hour stream? Like with sleep? That doesn't count though. Now, what is the longest stream I ever did? Like actually in front of the camera on stream. I think it was like 16 hours or 12 hours. I know I did a 12-hour one. I think 16. Yeah, dude, I gotta actually like do it one of these times. Just like legitimately just sit here at the desk for 24 hours straight. RPM 16 hours 58 minutes and you tapped out. Yeah. Okay. Dang, dude. Yeah, bro. Dude, trying to stream for 24 hours is really tough, man. It's tough. It's like, oh, you're just like sitting down, fucking doing nothing. It's like, dude, you're just like, if you're constantly talking, like, dude, it gets like really tough after a while. We demand proof of life, bro. Yo, are you fudding me right now, dude? Little Nuna, thank you for everything you do. Your content has brought so much value, positivity, and insight into my life. Whether I'm having a good day or going through something tough, your videos are the best. Dude, well, thank you. Only friends face reveal, Alex. Need proof of life. Bro, okay, just give me like a couple more streams. I will find that camera. It's like somewhere in the closet, dude. It's like, I don't know, like a closet has so much fucking piles of clothes and just stuff, dude. Like, I'm kind of delaying it. BCB says he can do 24 hours, but everyone would fall asleep. Dude. Yeah, welcome back. Been a minute seeing you on the tube. Yo, that sounds a little sus, bro. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It sounds a little sus. Did anyone notice Trump signed the BBB at approx 549? Kind of like 589 there. Oh, when I was getting ready to boot up the stream, I saw homepage YouTube or Right Side Broadcasting Network. Trump signing the big beautiful bill. That was a loud fucking firework. God damn. Damn. Dude, that actually has to suck though. Cause I watch a lot of like war firefight like GoPro shit. Dude, I feel like if you're an actual veteran that has been like in multiple firefights and like been deployed, dude, 4th of July like in New Year's has to be so triggering hearing loud fucking booms like that right by your house, dude. That has to be, man. That has to be. Is there anyone in the chat that can like confirm this? Like if you've been deployed, you've been in combat, you've been like just on some frontline shit, like in war, and then it's like, bro, like 4th of July cannot be enjoyable, man, because it's just fucking motherfuckers setting off fireworks for like the whole night, dude. Like that has to be triggering it at some level, right? That's got to put you like right back in that moment. You know what I mean? Ramming speed. I was in the army. I'm too hard to develop PTSD. All right, well, good for you. Hey, look at this guy. Hey, USMCPD, dude. Yeah, man. It messed with me when I first got out, but not anymore. Okay. Okay. My dog is hating it. Animals probably have PTSD. Okay. All right, so USMC is saying it messed with him when you first got out and it was still kind of fresh in your mind. But then like now it's like doesn't even bother. I see. Okay. Yeah, you guys know Azov Group on YouTube? They post videos that I don't even know how they're allowed to be on YouTube. because it's like it's the Ukraine like military squads with GoPros on. They film like their whole missions and shit. And I mean, yeah, they blur it out, but like, dude, it's like, how is this allowed on YouTube, man? This is like some Reddit stuff. This is like some Telegram stuff. This ain't no YouTube content, man. Crazy. F and Josh, did you hear about Ledger discontinuing and ending support for the Nano S? Yeah, so they're not gonna provide any more like firmware or software updates for the Nano S. So whatever current software you are using in firmware, I guess if you just keep it the same and don't update it, the Nano S should still work. But I guess they're saying that they're not gonna keep like updating like firmware and shit for it. So as long as you stay like on the current firmware you're on and it works and you can sign transactions, there should be no problem. But I think for the most part, they're kind of baiting you into buying their new devices, which are the more like mini iPhone type things where they got a little screen on them and stuff. But yeah, Right Guy says Nano S still fine. Recommended to upgrade the. Yeah, they want you being a repeat customer. 3D, can you put RLUSD on the ledger? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Like any stable coin you want on any chain, I'm pretty sure you can put on the ledger. See, that's the thing I like about the Ledger Nano is bro, they do support so many chains, like so many. Like, bro, they support fucking chains that you never even heard of before that are under $1 million market cap. Like, dude. I fear nothing. I hold XRP. Oh god, man! Remember December 2020? Oh, we were trading at 70 cents. Oh, it was so good. And then Brad comes out and he's like, "Hey guys, yeah, the SEC, yeah, they're coming after us." And the day after, and then we dump a little bit. Then the day after that, the SEC Twitter post comes out. Yeah, we're suing Ripple XRP as security, and we go from 70 cents to fucking like 12 cents. Oh god, dude, no, we gotta take a look at that, bro. Dude, this was actually one of the worst moments of my life, bro. I literally was on the way back from a trip at the Central Coast, like Cayucas, Morro Bay, Carmel type area, and I had such a good time, bro. I was like skateboarding, fucking skimboarding and shit, and just had such a good time. But then, as I'm like on the way home, I check Twitter, and then I see like the worst news of my life, and I check XRP price, and it's just so fucking low, dude. Oh my god. Oh, dude, I had like how many fucking moderators turn on me because of this? Like, how many people in the community legitimately left XRP for life because of this move, dude? Like, I had a mod that was spamming the chat saying, like, this fucking shitcoin sucks, sell everything. Like, a long-time mod on the channel. Like, a multi-year mod on the channel who donated, was here every day. Super chats, always talking, keeping up with them on Twitter and stuff. And he fucking comes and he FUDs my live stream. And it's just like FUDding XRP because of this move, bro. And then, like, I had all these people in the chat saying, like, yeah, I fucking knew XRP was a centralized shitcoin. It's the worst fucking time ever, bro. Oh my god. What was that? Ah, 70% top to bottom. Oh my god. But then, you know, you lock in. No crying in the casino. Don't be a pussy. Just buy more because you know it's going to be fucking back up again. Look what happened. Boom. Right back to $2. And then a long time waiting. And then boom. Now we're where we are now. All right. So yeah, dips are for buying, dude. All right, we getting some kind of pump going on here. Little ant pump. Yeah, that was so crazy, dude. It was. It was. My bro lost his XRP when that happened. Exchange locked him out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Coinbase delisting. Oh, bro. It really, at that moment in time, it felt like it was all over. It really did. But I didn't care. I'm just like, you know what? I'm like almost crying, but I'm gonna fucking buy more, bro. I literally at that bottom there. It only shows it going to 16 cents, but I remember it getting lower than that. It got down to like 12 or 13 for maybe 30 seconds. It got down there on like some exchanges really low. And I'm just like, "Fuck you. I'm putting more money in. I don't care. I know this is way oversold. This is a scam dump." F and Josh said I wanted a 10 cent, but never got it. The lowest I got was 17 cents. I think the lowest I ever got was about 12. That was the lowest I ever got. I was trying to buy XRP at 3 cents. But again, I was 17 years old. I did not fucking understand how a wire transfer works to an exchange. I thought they would automatically take the money out of my account. And it's like, no, you have to like send it from your bank. I'm like, fuck, I didn't know that. I thought they could just like take it from your account like a credit card or something. And then by the time the XRP got there, my first XRP buy was 19 cents. But yeah, I was like mentally like, okay, I'm going to buy XRP at 3 cents. I tried to. But again, 17 and little old fucking government school education system never fucking taught me anything about wire transfers or banking or anything, of course. So fucking stupid. Like how come in fucking high school at 17 years old? At one of it's like a top 100 high school in California, and by 17 years old, I don't know how a fucking wire transfer works at a bank. Like, come on. Isn't that kind of bullshit? Shouldn't you actually be like teaching these kids like real world shit? Okay, here's how you conduct a wire transfer domestically. Here's how you conduct a wire transfer internationally with a Swift code. Here's how it works. Oh, here's how you buy stocks. Oh, here's how you buy stocks but then sell covered call options to collect premium and make passive income. Why the fuck don't they teach kids that? Oh, mitochondria is the powerhouse cell. What the fuck even is a mitochondria? Who gives a fuck? A mitochondria can't pump and deliver, 10% gains every year. Can't do that. What the fuck are you teaching me about that shit? Now, I feel like the government, though, they want kids, like, financially, like, I don't know, financially challenged or just, like, not understanding financial shit so that they all end up getting credit cards and they run them up and they don't understand, like, how much money you're going to donate to the bank by doing that. So kids don't understand when they get older, get a mortgage, if they actually do that thing for 30 years, how much they actually pay to the bank in interest. It's like, oh, but it's only a 5%. That's small. And it's like, no, it's 5% every year. And every year. And that year. And the next year. And the next year. And the next year. So it starts adding up. Yeah, dude, Durful mitochondria can't pump. Yeah. No, but I really do believe like the government, the way the school systems are set up, like I mean, like, yeah, they'll teach you like fucking like about, like the 1929 Black Monday financial crash. Like that's the extent of anything they'll teach you financial is like the in history class was the 1929 like Great Depression stock market crash. That was it. But yeah, they don't it's like they purposely have it like that because I don't know, if you have the population fresh out of high school like not understanding like I don't know. What am I trying to fellas, someone help me out here. What am I trying to say? It's like they want you to like not really know. They want you to not understand like interest rates. They want you not to understand like inflation. They don't want you to understand that. So then it's like you're more likely to take a government backed loan to go to college or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I need some help from someone in the chat. You guys know like the kind of like train of thought I'm on right now. Programming, they need sheep. Keep you dumb. They want it's not that. It's like what the fuck am I trying to say? I mean, you guys already know what I'm trying to say. They want you a prisoner of the system. Yeah, it's like they want kids coming out of high school like in the dark, and they don't want them to understand how a fucking loan works and the consequences of taking on six figures of debt for college. Like they don't want you knowing so that you end up doing it, basically. You know. Messi Leo. They want workers, not thinkers. True. Yeah, they want workers, not thinkers. Yeah. Okay, like if I try to think of anything I learned in high school that I still to this day like, honestly, history class. Uh, I had this one teacher. His name was Mr. Love. His name was literally Mr. Love. He was a U.S. history or no world no U.S. history teacher. Um, he had a "Don't Tread on Me" flag in his room, and this is in California. Like in California, is a "Don't Tread on Me" flag in the classroom. He was a really good history. Like he was actually made the class like interesting. And I guess Spanish class. Um, my first year of Spanish class, the teacher was a really really good. He was a genuinely good teacher. So like still to this day, I can speak a little Spanish. Other than that, dude, I don't think I learned anything else from high school. To be honest. Randy, do you watch Caleb on Financial Audit? Yes, Caleb Hammer Financial Audit. Bro, you see, like again, like right, Randy, on that guy's show, you get to see like kind of my generation of people in this country that, dude, they just get so like in so much debt and they don't understand how bad it is. Like, bro, they'll bring on like couples that are around my age or a little older or a little younger, and then they'll be like, okay, well, yeah, in credit cards, we owe like 70,000, but it's like, but we get 5% cash back, so it's like actually we're making money on it. It's like, no, you're not, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah, Caleb Hammer, financial audit. That's you watch one of those, it makes you want to pay off your credit card immediately, which I actually just did recently. Because I usually keep a little balance just to build up some credit, and then I'll watch like some Caleb Hammer like TikTok clips, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I don't want this. I don't want to balance anymore on this card. I'm paying it off. BK Breeze, financially illiterate. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know all your science and your math and your social studies, but it's like, yeah, you don't fucking understand anything about the real world. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to learn the evils of credit card debt. Oh my god, and the interest rates they have on these things, man. Oh god. Yeah, no, like modern day America, there is so many things that people spend a lot of debt on, dude. They get in debt for like the dumbest fucking things ever, dude. Like $90,000 cars. I don't know, and it's really weird because the auto industry now, it's like a car being $100,000 like used to actually mean something. Like I feel like in 2003, like if you got $100,000 car, that was like wow, like damn, there's barely any cars for that price. Like that must be a really cool car. Now it's like, dude, the auto industry's trying to make like fucking. Do you see new Jeeps? New Jeeps are like they're trying to sell them for 100K. It's like, bro, Jeeps are not 100K. Don't try to tell me that Jeeps are 100K. Like, good God. And yeah, like the truck industry, they're getting into this whole like trucks are basically turning into like BMWs now, where they're like luxury trucks and they go for 100K. New, of course. I'm talking new. I'm not talking like the used market, which ends up being its real value. You know. But yeah, people just do. There's a lot of people my age that put so much spending on credit cards, and again, they just don't. It doesn't stress them out because they don't understand how bad of a situation they're in, how deep of a hole that they've dug themselves. Like, at least like a mortgage, right? A mortgage, hey, you got your own piece of fucking land and you have a home and that is going to appreciate in value. And you don't have to be, you know, like how I am right now, which is just fucking landlord. Oh, the landlord, gotta do what the landlord says. Oh, we gotta come in to do inspections. Oh, you can't say no because, yeah, he's the landlord. You know. But I mean, I have a new landlord now. He's actually a super chill guy. Because the last landlord was using a property manager. Oh god, she was such a fucking cunt. Oh god, I couldn't stand her. But this new guy though, he's like not doing a property manager, like the those companies you pay to like manage your properties for you. He just does it himself, and he's like, dude, he's like way more chill. I like him way better. Yeah, Daniel, all a part of you'll own nothing and be happy, outpriced out of everything. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Three Diglets. Yeah, that's true. When I went to buy my vet, the bank teller said, "You buying a truck?" Yeah. No, the truck industry, like trucks in general, over the last 30 to 40 years, um, they've become less about really being a truck. Because you look at trucks from the 70s and 80s, it was all about having the cab as small as possible and the biggest truck bed possible. And now you look at these new trucks like these Ford F-150 fucking Platinum XLTs, and it's like, it's all about the inside. It's all about the cabin, and like the fucking truck beds are tiny. It's like they're turning into BMWs. They're like they're trying to make them like BMWs and shit, dude. But I will say though, if you step into some of these new trucks, bro, like the new Toyota Tundra, fucking like Diamond Edition. What do they call that? It's like the Toyota Tundra. It's like their most luxury Tundra you can get. Super expensive, but man, the inside is like a BMW. That's what the truck market's turning into. It's turning into like a luxury leaning truck market. And it's like, dude, that's why when I got my Tacoma, dude, it's a base model, has like no features in it, and it just has 4-wheel drive. It's just a truck. Just a simple, boring, just simple Tacoma. I don't need fucking heated seats or, auto lane assistance or, that's how, like, when I bought my Tacoma, I'm just like, bro, give me a fucking boring base model with 4-wheel drive. I don't need anything else. You know what I mean? Uh, Jeff Roy says it's not even your land though. Government can take it at any moment. Yeah, I mean that's a whole brother. That's a whole nother conversation. That's like, yeah, the property taxes. God, all land is federal land, brother. All land is federal land. Bro, give me cooling seats. Heated seats are the best. See, this is how they're turning it. The auto market's turning us into a bunch of sissies that need heated seats, cooling seats, man. It's like, bro, you don't. It's just like the more features you have on a vehicle, if you're really gonna keep it for a long time, it's just more shit that can break, and more shit and another little actuator, little part that you have to order that's like really rare and hard to find, and yeah, it costs $500. You know. That's why I don't gravitate towards real estate. See, but it's like I really, that is one of the next goals of mine. I want to achieve in like the next like 5-10 years is I do want to have my own house. Like that would be cool. Okay, yes, like the land is still the government's land, and you're gonna pay them property taxes on it for the rest of your life. But hey, I don't got no fucking landlord telling me what to do. You know, I still do. I would love to have like a long driveway. Not in California, obviously, because it'd be a fucking $3 million house, but like somewhere just kind of normal to live. That's not California. Get like a nice, nice like 4 or 5 acre plot of land with a house with a long driveway, with a shed, dude. But have it all fenced off. You know, that's one of the things. Next 5-10 years, that is like my number one goal. It's not even like having a cool car or anything. It's like, dude, I want my own house. I want my own piece of land. I want my own property. I I want to walk around on my property, like open carrying a 6-shooter on my hip, dude. That's what I want to do. Yeah, property tax, dude. Like, property tax is such a scam, though. It really is. It's like, okay, whatever. Charge like the sales tax or whatever on the transaction. Okay, but then why do I keep getting taxed every freaking year? It's ridiculous, man. Property tax is a fucking joke. And the fact that states can even tax your income is unbelievable. And then the fact that if you live in a big metropolitan city, then there's like city income tax. It's like, bro, it's just fucking tax, 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 tax. It's like, where does it end, bro? Where do they draw the line? Where does the line get drawn? We're like, okay, we can't tax more than this. Like, it's not going to end. Look at California now. Their latest little thing they got going on. Oh, if you have crypto on an exchange, you don't touch it for 3 years, we can seize it. Oh my god. It's like, you know what? How about you just let California beat China then? How about that? Just let it beat China. How about that? Just let China have California. I mean, if you're just gonna keep coming up with new shit to tax, like, good god. Yo, Q, remember 52 months, my man. What the fuck is going on, bro? Where have you been, dude? You know what? All that matters is I'm back, dude. I'm back, man. I'm back. I'm back. Durful says, Canada, we are taxed to hell. I know, dude. I know. And again, that's why, like, bro, these digital assets that we invest in that have no central authority, that is why that becomes so strong. That's I mean, it becomes on a long enough scale of time, it really becomes an anti-government movement. Like, yeah, XRP, you know, building on CBDCs, cross-border payments, working with governments, working with financial monetary authorities, like, yeah, but the XRP ledger in itself has no authority. There's no authority over it, over anyone's assets. So long term, this gives the people the strength in numbers against the government. Hang on, I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back, fellas. Yeah, dogs are freaking scratching on my door. Gotta give them a little little Costco chew stick that I got. Anyways, in the Netherlands, if you buy a house and over the years you get surplus value, you will have to pay 36% tax over it every year. At least they have it planned for 2028. Yeah. Yeah, bro, just tax, 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 tax. Oh, not even just tax. We're also gonna the money you're going after, you know, so passionately. Yeah, then we're gonna print more of that. So it's just fucking. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. These decentralized digital assets, these properly globally, you know, decentralized assets that they cannot get control over. Like, that is the future. At the end of the day. My man Q with the 499, dude. What are some prices you see for end of 2025? XRP end of 2025. Worst case scenario would be just the price right now. Best case scenario, I think we could hit like a 5, 6, 7 end of 2025. Most likely scenario, probably like at least $5. At least. Exactly what you super chatted, at least. When are we flipping this shitty Ethereum? Say, hey, $5 is like that's where we flip Ethereum at, basically. Yeah. You know what, Q? I'm gonna say $4.99. That's what I'm gonna say. $4.99. We'll keep it conservative. I mean, realistically, you know, like a peak end of cycle XRP from this point forward is gonna be about $20, $30. But I'll just be conservative and say, like, yeah, by the end of the year, $5. I'll be super conservative. I like the bearable bull prediction though, the $8. That seems like super realistic, honestly. Income taxes are unconstitutional again. We need AR lawyers and judges. Oh, yeah, you know, income tax was just a temporary thing for World War II, and then they just, made it not temporary. Oh, fuck, I hate paying taxes, man, every fucking year. Every fucking year, that little sneaky April comes around. Like, oh yeah, here you go, IRS. Here's your fucking $11,250 on a silver fucking platter, you cocksucker. Fuck you. God, I hate paying taxes. It's the worst thing. The worst thing ever. It's like, oh yeah, here's my money. Yeah, just go, fucking give it to whatever country that wants it. Yeah, just go fucking spend it as fast as you can, you piece of shit. Oh, I definitely couldn't, use this for myself and kind of, building a nice little dividend stock portfolio and investing. I go, no, fuck me. Oh, who cares about me? You just take it. Yeah, go splurge it as fast as you can. God, I fucking hate taxes, bro. Anyways. Yeah, confiscated gold was unconstitutional too. Yeah. No, but like the IRS is not the Constitution does not back the IRS. Like, oh my God, if you could bring the founding fathers back to life, and then if you could bring back the founding fathers back to life, and you could show them, hey, founding fathers, here, yeah, come to my office and yeah, look at my desk. Here, I'm gonna break down how much of my money goes to the government every year. Here, I'm gonna show you. Dude, they would be like, what? This ain't the country we built, dude. Yeah, 4th of July. Why did we whip England's ass and kick them out? Over a 2% tax on tea and sugar, dude. And then what are we doing now? 30% of our income, bro? Like, what a joke, dude. Again, guys, that's the more like cypherpunk anti-government side of crypto is that, yeah, we have this system that's powered by people and you can't gain control over it. Sure, you can do lawsuits and you can FUD it and you can whatever you want, but you cannot control it at all. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if Trump really deletes capital gains on U.S. crypto. I mean, wait, didn't Trump say? Am I tripping? Or didn't Trump say that the tariffs were going to remove the income tax entirely? Like the tariffs would replace income tax? Or did I just read some Twitter fluff that wasn't true? Because no, I don't want tax cuts. I want no fucking income tax. The government's got no right to that. Didn't he say that? I mean, I'm not or was that the end kind of goal where it's okay, at some point these tariffs are going to be more than the income tax, then we can just get rid of the income tax as a whole. Didn't he say that, bro? Because I know the big beautiful bill, it does have tax cuts, but it's yeah, we got to have cutting the IRS out of the equation here. That's what we need. He did say that though. He did, or they could eventually, or something like that. Yeah, right? Dude, no, Dennis, you're right though. Yeah, the External Revenue Service. The ERS, yeah, you can go to all these other countries, yeah, get their tax, get money from them, not us, dude. Cause could you imagine how strong, how fucking booming and wealthy of an economy we would have if just federal income tax was gone. Like every citizen, every taxpayer in the United States has like 30% more capital each year to put back into the economy, basically, to put into stocks and into the retail consumer market and into construction and real estate and on and on. You realize like how good that would be for our economy. You know. I mean, he did like cut funding to the IRS. I think the IRS lost like half their employees, so they got less people to try to, sniff around on your returns and be like, "Hey man, you actually owe us a little more." No, I love when you owe the IRS money, they send you letters of like, "Dude, fuck you, man. You're fucked. You owe us $5,000. Fucking give it to me right now." But then it's like when they owe you money, it's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You paid a little bit too much. Here's your check back, Mr. Cobb." It's like, "Oh yeah, you guys are real nice when you owe me money. Not very nice when I owe you money. Pricks." Yeah, because they gave me like a refund check this year of like $600. And I was like, "Oh, wow. Okay. I just gave you an interest-free loan. Cool, dude." Okay, so David, he said if we got back to the point where we can collect enough from other countries that wants to do business in the United States and they paid their tariffs, we can eliminate the IRS. Okay. Okay, I see. So it's like that's the plan. That's the plan. Is like we could get to the point where it's like, hey, we don't need to take your money anymore. We can go after these other countries. Boom. Like imagine how much better life would be if you didn't have to file taxes every year, dude. Like, cause when I'm filing taxes, bro, it's like it brings me right back to like school and like I'm doing this like mandatory fucking paperwork. And then it's like, oh, at the end of it, oh yeah, you're gonna give the government like 5 figures of your money, dude. Yeah, you're gonna give them 5 figures, bro. Because guess what? You will own nothing, and you will be happy, and the government's gonna take your money. American made cryptos tax free. Yeah. I noticed when Trump like first got into office, he was doing like the crypto stuff. Oh wait, guys, no. So next week on Wednesday, Garlinghouse is gonna be speaking at one of those those like streams we would watch of like Gary Gensler talking and shit? It's like it's gonna be like one of those, like what do they call that? Like a Senate hearing, a congressional hearing, or some committee hearing, and like Garlinghouse is gonna be there. And they're like nicknaming it like Crypto Week or something. Dude, we might get some bullish stuff. Yeah. And I think it's gonna be streamed, and I will stream it with you guys, for sure. Yeah, next Wednesday. Patrick Young said that I just filed my taxes from 2019 to present last week because Canada Revenue Agency called finally. Wow. Patrick, LOL, they never answer the phone. I mean, the IRS will answer the phone, but, you're going to be waiting about an hour or two on hold. Fucking IRS, bro. God. I remember my first time ever paying taxes. I go to my dad and I'm like screaming and yelling. I'm like, "Dad, what the fuck is this? Why the fuck do I owe them $9,000?" And he's like, "Yeah, bud, welcome to adulthood. It's called taxes." I'm like, "I didn't know it was like this. What do you mean $9,000?" It's like my first year. I was like, full-time YouTuber, making good money, fresh out of high school, got a car. What do you fuck you mean $9,000, bro? I'll never forget that day, man. That day I was like, being an adult sucks, bro. Happy 4th of July, guys. Happy 4th of July. America. Woo woo woo. But, I mean, overall, it's like, it's still the greatest country on earth to live in, I think. Maybe not. It's definitely up there in the top 10, I'll say. Because at least, with all these taxes and shit, at least Hey, you do still get to own guns. That is very rare to own, like to be able to own guns in a country. So we do get to be armed. That is valuable. Yeah, the USA is pretty cool. It's not all bad. I mean, it's not all bad. Jay McBray got a bounce, folks. Time for grill food consumption. Jay McBray, we'll catch you in the next one, man. So where's the pump? It's not in the room with us right now. I'll tell you that, dude. I'll tell you that. What's up, Jewelry Affairs? Nevada is good. 0 state tax. Low RE. What do you mean low RE? Oh, in Nevada. Okay, so in Nevada, there's no state income tax, and there's no tax on purchasing a vehicle too. That's pretty cool. Like I wouldn't want to live in Vegas, but I'd want to live in like maybe like whatever the second biggest city is or something. Dane Bramage, I lost all my guns in the same boating accident when I lost all my crypto. Wow, that's such a tragedy, man. I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your crypto and your guns in a boating accident. Damn. I mean, they can't go down into the lake and go find it either because, that doesn't cost a lot of money to do that, too, to launch a proper investigation. So sorry to hear that, man. And Tac G says, Dan, I think I hit my boat with your boat. Wow. So Tac G also lost all his guns in crypto and gold and silver. Wow. Yeah, unfortunate things happen, man. Sucks, dude. Sucks. I was about to say the same thing. Yeah. No state tax in Florida. They just got rid of property taxes. You're fucking kidding me, Josh. No way. No, that guy DeSantis is so fucking based, dude. He's so based. You're telling me right now there's no property taxes in Florida, bro. That is bullish on Florida real estate. Now, granted, you guys get in Florida a lot of fucking natural disasters and strong humidity and a fuckload of bugs and alligators and Florida people. So I mean there is like all right, but no you're telling me Florida no property taxes. Let me see this. Cuz I heard DeSantis say some anti-property tax things, but I don't think they got rid of it. Florida no property tax. Okay, it seems like they still got it, right? While there are ongoing discussions and proposals, Florida has not eliminated property tax. Yeah, but Governor DeSantis is advocating for property tax relief and even elimination through a future constitutional amendment, but the rule faces hurdles and will require voter approval. Oh my god, if anyone fucking votes for no, we gotta keep the property taxes. Oh god, get them out of Florida immediately. Move them to California. Why the fuck would voters vote again? Or are you talking like politicians would have to vote on it? Of course they'd vote no. Right, guy. I saw that happen and got distracted and crashed. Also lost my crypto on my boat. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to get a boat too. Property tax extremely low in Nevada. Okay, like what's like extremely low? Because what's the average property tax? It's like what, like a 1.5% or something. Nevada sounds pretty based, and like you're still close to like all the cool like West Coast shit too, and Vegas. Oh god, in Nevada, can't you just like have automatic guns and it's like no problem? Nevada property tax. Nevada property tax rate. Let me see what this is. Ooh, as low as 0.49%. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's about 50% lower than the national average. About 40% lower than national. 0.49%. Huh. Dude, Nevada, man, I don't know. I mean, dude, they got like half the property taxes than the national average. The most like Second Amendment rights state, and there's like no sales tax on vehicles. I mean, is there like no sales tax at all on anything? No sales tax or state income tax in Nevada? Or no, you're saying NH? Is that New Hampshire or something? If you're thinking of moving to Nevada, spend a week in Vegas. It's a distinct vibe. Probably not for everyone. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in Vegas. Like, hell no. I would never want to live in Vegas. That's just too, like, yeah, it's interesting being in a city with caste system, tourist service works. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Vegas. No. But, like, some fucking cool, just, like, semi rural, like, suburbs area or something. I don't know. Something like that. The only reason I want to visit the U.S. is to see the colorful guns and to go Texas restaurants. They say the portions are huge as fuck. Oh yeah, dude, big portions, bro. Huge portions. Yeah, if you're gonna visit the U.S. for the first time, what would be like the best place to go for a first time United States? Hmm. Because I don't think like your first time coming to the U.S., I don't think you'd want to like immediately go to like L.A. or New York. Maybe like Texas. Maybe Dallas or like Austin or something. New York, man. New York State troopers, bro. Such assholes, man. That guy was such a dick, bro. But it's like I get it. It's like if you're a New York State trooper, bro, like you're fucking dealing with a bunch of assholes every day, you know. He pulled me over. He's like, "Was this your dad's car?" And I'm like, "No, it's not." Are you on your dad's insurance? I'm like, "No, it's no. I have my own fucking insurance, asshole." And he's like, "Well, you don't have insurance." And I'm like, "Yes, I do, motherfucker. Take a look." I had to call the insurance company, show them I had insurance. And then I find out a month later I was insuring my old BMW the whole time, and I never switched it over. I was like, "Oh fuck, he was right." But the last BMW I had was also a 2018. And the only thing the insurance says is 28 is the year and the make. That's all it said. So he actually let me off the hook. I didn't get towed and get fucking stuck in I was visiting Niagara Falls, so I would have gotten stuck in Buffalo with no car. Yeah. Because yeah, my license plate was saying no insurance. I'm like, dude, you're fucking tripping. I don't care what your little machine said. I have insurance. I'm paying every month. Nah, it turns out I literally did. That car was not insured at all. And I talked to the insurance company. I'm like, oh hey, I was insuring my old car for a year straight on accident. Yeah, can I get that fucking money back? Because if I would have crashed my current car, you guys would not cover it at all. And they're like, well, I don't know if underwriting gonna approve that. I'm like, okay, yeah, insurance company, whatever. Of course, not gonna give that back. I made a whole like YouTube video for them on like, okay, yeah, here was my old loan for the old car. Here's my new loan for this car. This is when it started, and they just never gave my money back. I'm like, yeah, okay. A lot of people go to Chicago. I heard northern Chicago is like the greatest city in America. I've talked to a lot of people on like video games and shit, on like Rust and Armor Reforger. And I met this one guy who's like a mortgage broker, lives in northern Chicago, and he's like, dude, you would not believe like how nice it is over here. And I'm like, really, Chicago? Like all I hear is about like crime and shootings and stuff. And he's like, no, dude, North Chicago, like, dude, it is so freaking nice here. It's like really nice. I'm like, wow, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Go to Orlando, Florida, Disney World, first time USA. RPM, right? I'm out of here. Talk soon, guys. Hit that like button. Later, RPM. See you in the next one, brother. Time for a new insurance company. Oh yeah, no, I did get a new one. All right. Anyways, guys, wanted to do a stream today for you guys. Not too much to talk about, really. You know, it's 4th of July. It's holiday. All the press and the news is all closed. Nothing really going on. But yeah, still wanted to come do a stream for you guys at least. Get on my daily schedule. I'm rolling out too. Got to go tea time. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll take the dogs out like a second time or something. But dude, yeah. AJS, how high will XRP move old wallets by XRP? Ooh, if they swapped all of it, oh, you'd probably probably double the price of XRP. Not even kidding. You got a G80 Cobb? No, I do not have a G80. One day I will own a G80 though. I will. I'll get it as the same color that I had of the F80. Same thing, same color. All right, fellas. Good to see you guys. Happy 4th of July. America's birthday. We whooped England's ass, dude. Just a couple of colonies, a couple of guns, dude. We got it done, man. Independent nation. All right, fellas. Enjoy the holiday. Spend time with friends and family. Barbecue, hot dogs, briskets, beers, fireworks. No one, and then please promise me, guys, don't fucking hold fireworks, okay? Every year, all the social media videos come out of people holding fireworks and losing their hand. Do not hold fireworks. They're not meant to be held. Put them on the ground, light them, run away, all right? That's how you do it. Good seeing you guys. Catch